So we're back from Berlin.
How was it, Anne?
I loved it. So tell me, Stephanie, how did you find the engagement? Did you feel like you got quite involved, and what were the particular things you enjoyed?
Well, I loved it. I did do a lot of it instead of my marking, and I thought that for a start, the first session, which was the history, was just fabulous, and there was a lot of material in that I could use for my own classes, and I got really hooked into reading the other forums and blog posts from people. And I was really impressed that the quality of people's contributions was really, really high level. So it was a real pleasure to read, and I did contribute a bit, but I mean, with so many people, I didn't see anybody who particularly replied to my comments. Like, for example, did you realise that when it started, 57,000 people were involved, and when we finished, it was like almost 100,000.
Gosh, no, I didn't realise that.
That's for a university of only 3,500 people. So it was very interesting. Anyway, how about you? Did you get involved in the forums and things?
Well, the thing that I guess, the forums, I didn't contribute apart from once, because I felt that no one was responding really. I felt there were too many people for me to feel my contribution was valuable somehow. So that's interesting. I think I learned that I need to be part of a smaller group when it comes to feeling my contribution is a valuable thing. The thing that really engaged me too was the animated face of the woman who was presenting. She was so fantastic, wasn't
she? Was beautiful.
And then from her, it would flick to something really relevant, and then it would go back to her. And I liked that alternating of face to a graphic picture of what, something that she was trying to illustrate to us.
Yes. I really loved the different categories, how you went through the different sorts of stories, and I loved it when they went and got the experts one week, and they shared their top favourite books and top favourite links. I spent some happy hours trawling through those.
Yes, I think that's the thing, you could spend hours, couldn't you? And luckily with ours, the sessions were quite short, and so that meant that you could just do it very lightly, or you could get very deeply involved and spend hours and hours, couldn't you? So it was quite nice having the choice.
How did you find the coursework requirements?
Fantastic. It was very minimal. Yeah, so you just had to answer a little quiz, and then you had a creative piece of work that you could do, and that was really encouraged, and I found that really valuable, actually.
Yes. Did you do any of the creative bits of work?
I did, yeah.
I did too. I did too. They were fun, weren't they?
What would you say was the most fun?
Well, I loved sort of reflecting over what was my favourite movie, or what was the first book that I absolutely loved, and then saying why. And the one about my favourite character of all time on a TV programme, and sort of writing it up as a whodunit type of a way, so that then people got to choose it. And I was quite intrigued that there were a few other people out there who also admired my favourite character. So the creative work was wonderful. So all in all, a good trip? Wonderful. I'd like to go back.
Yes, let's do it again when that marking pile gets high.
I know, okay. See you, Anne.
See you, Stephanie.